Listener, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm trying too hard, because I'm not. Moving forward, all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Just a little FYI, we do have a YouTube channel. Over there you will find a lot of collective and general readings. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. This is a general reading, not a personal. This is a general reading, not a personal. One more time. Announcement. This is a general reading, not a personal. Some messages may trigger you, and that is not the intentions. This is a safe space here in the SGL community. A place for healing, awareness, understanding, clarity, and confirmation. Uplift. Just the ability to move forward. The ability to be having the space to have the ability to accept. Listener. This is a collective reading. A general collective reading. Meaning, earth, air, fire, and water signs. If you do not know what element you are, if you are earth sign, you are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. My Capricorns, Taurus, Virgos, earth signs. Hello. How are you? Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. My water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all in your emotions. Hey, if you feel like you're in your emotions, you are in water energy. If you feel deprived, you need to be in your water energy. Ride the waves, ride the waves. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't feel like you guys are in your own energy, but we will confirm. We will definitely confirm. Okay. But yeah, welcome back. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. The fact that you are able to see. Some of you have the gift to what is it? It's called like cup tea reading. Like you're able to read liquids, or you're able to see through them. Mercury water. If you had a dream of a swimming pool, and you can't see through the water, you need to look that up, of those meanings. But look at several, don't just look at one. If you are having dreams about being in the vehicle and you are not driving, because I can't explain to you. I can, but you know how this is not one of those moments, listener, where I go, no, that's hot, don't touch it. No, I'm being guided for you to look up the murky or dirty pool water. But I can tell you about the vehicle of not driving your own vehicle or being in another vehicle, meaning you're not having control of your life, or you're allowing someone to control your life, or this is the person that is working behind the scenes, making certain things happen in your life. Depending on the drive, if the drive is chaotic and you're uncomfortable, it's compared to what's currently happening in the awakening, or in your current situation. Basically, if it's calm and collective, it's saying everything's going to be okay. It's a sense of reassurance. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come up. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. I appreciate the love, because we are all around the world. When I tell you all around the world, my, I am so thankful. Because it's not easy to step out and not have faith, but It's beyond the faith, where you're just like, I can't give up on my gifts. You know what I mean? I hope you understand what I mean. It's a reader that you know what I mean. Like, you know that you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have cards to read. Like, that's what I was saying. It's this energy of someone who knows how to read water. And I kept saying Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Y'all water signs is taking over the reading. Hold on. Air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Hey. Water signs trying to take over the reading. Ain't that something? How you guys doing? My air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So if you are an air sign, you are a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I need to apologize for the water energy taking over with the emotions. Something about emotions. Emotions. I'm hearing that song, Emotions Make You Cry Sometimes. I don't think those are the lyrics. Emotions make you cry sometimes, make you fall in love. I don't think those are the words, but that's the words that I'm getting. I can't think of who sings it. It's either Guy. It's not Shy. A guy is shy. Okay, you see how the gift be when you naturally flow and you don't, and then you be like, okay, I had to go through all of that to deliver that message. There's a guy that's shy. Got it. Air signs. That's y'all energy all up in the mental state. Moving forward, who we got? Fire signs. Oh goodness. Whew. Okay. And that's not a bad thing. Like, it was a little heated there. Like, I'm like, hold on. Woo, somebody turn the fan on. Air signs. Yeah. Somebody gotta turn the air on. Anywho. Fire signs. That's why when I start saying fire signs, that's when I start getting hot. No, fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't have a direct message for you. I don't. And I'm not supposed to sit here and lie. If you are a fire sign, and don't feel like that, because look, I'm not forcing nothing, nor am I going to sit here and, I'm all about having a good time, with the session and everything, but I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, yep. I can't even fill in the blanks to make something up, because I don't want your blood on my hands. And no, sorry, Bob. And I do know a Bob that builds. Oh, goodness. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I may have lost some of y'all, but you'll be back. I see you again. And we haven't even did no cards yet. Like, come on. No, that's just a shout out to all you guys who don't know your elements: earth, air, fire, and water signs. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air signs, Libra, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. Not Leo. my. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And fire signs, Leo. Leo, get up out my reading. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Let me go ahead and all right, the deck fell. Well, let me read your cards. We have intuitive nudges. Okay, this is a gift. This is being able to see. Remember, I said someone is able to see through water, emotion. Someone has an intuitive gift. For some of you, you've been wanting to start your own channel or podcast, or you just been wanting to get your own deck of cards. If you don't have that expense right now, create your own. And make sure you follow your intuition. Don't start looking at everyone else. What is your intuition telling you and nudging you to do? It's like your intuition, for some of you who are not readers, your intuition is saying, go out and go buy you some breakfast. Go out and go to a nursery and go find a tree to plant. Just go out to the park so you can see the birds and see people moving around. Now, for those of you who don't have parks where it's kind of, where people are riding their bikes and, it's not a high act, you're not in a, you're not in an area where, people just have sex in the car in a public place. You want to go to a place where it's a healthy lifestyle. So if you meet someone, you are going to meet someone possibly that is living a healthy lifestyle. I'm not trying to downgrade any parks or locations. I'm just saying, but those locations, because now I'm seeing someone go to high-end locations, which are not really high-end locations. They're just locations where people have healthy nature and they're around nature and they practice healthy well-being, a healthy lifestyle. No one's perfect, but I'm seeing someone go to certain places like that and to find their prey, to find their next victim. So be mindful. I mean, don't treat people like that who approach you, listener, because you will be able to see. You will be able to see if they see you as prey. Okay. The next card you have is Animal Kingdom. So whatever you see, whatever is nudging you, your instinct, whether it's survival or whether it is devouring, you're going to see your instinct change. This is not giving me greed, listener. This is giving me like I'm protecting mine, or I'm getting back what's mine. Ownership. This is someone walking in a room and saying, I'm not demanding power, but I will be respected. All right. We have, and I'm also seeing here too, your child. As gifts, and you're protecting your child. Your child knows to talk to animals. And you tell them not to say that because you don't want people laughing at them or whatever. Someone talks to animals. That's the secret. That's the only way that you can be a part of a group is if you're able to speak to animals. Now this reading is protected, especially with the all-seeing eye here. So animals are telling someone who can speak to animals that delivers a message that someone knows how to speak to animals. Someone's name could be Charlie. Because I'm getting immediately all dogs came to heaven to me. Someone could act like a dog. Because this dog in this picture is standing out. This dog is a hunter dog, but this dog is truly a hunting dog, right? But it doesn't appear to be this way. There's a lot of attraction when it comes to someone could be an animal lover. I don't want to be too much on that one. And then we have vulnerability. If when someone becomes vulnerable, they're true. It's like they're an animal. Someone thinks they're an animal, or they have animal instinct. And then we have hello from heaven. I don't know who I told this to. I think it was the water signs listener. If you are a water sign, there's a message directly coming to you, and it's saying, do not become heartless. Do not become heartless. And then we have soul solitude. Yeah. You become heartless, you will lose your peace. Okay, and then let's move forward. We have fun. Nice. It's very straight to the point. Have fun. Have fun with who you're becoming, or who you are, or who you want to be. You must find your center first. And then the time begins. It's the time of your heart. I've been saying this not just to people in my life, of creating new memories, right? Those who I want to create new memories with. It's time for you to create new memories with full potential. All right, give me one more. Nice. That is nice. All right, a lot of messages, collective. A lot of messages. I mean, I was channeling. I'm like, okay, I snapped out of it. Excuse me. What was that again? Besides, don't become heartless so you don't lose your peace. Like, my God. Shoot. Man, my God. Yes. And what other messages you have for the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs? And that's exactly what I'm going to name this reading. My God. Because, woo. I just have to say, as a water energy water signs have taken over this reading. No doubt about it. And we have Animal Kingdom. It came back out again, so I'm just going to go ahead and read it. It says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time, and at this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Okay. So that message was for someone. All right. I received that message too, because I got a grandbaby, and I have been on vacation, and now he's a big boy. So I just, Lord, I need a pet sitter. How about that? Okay, moving forward. How about that? Shoot. I don't see, nowadays they got where if you want a pet sitter, the pet sitter is going to just come check in, for 15 minutes here, every other hour or every hour. Basically, they just come in, check in. They don't stay in your house. Some of them do. They'll stay in your house and watch your companions. I don't want that. But then it's like, I don't know. Why it gotta be so complicated, right? They say companions are just like kids. I mean, if you've been wanting to start family planning, and you've been wanting to have a baby, they say get animal first, because if you can't take care of animal, then you don't need no kids. I disagree, because an animal is an animal. A baby is a baby. So I don't agree, but I mean, for some people, that's a way for them to learn. So, but yeah, give me some more messages for my collective. Everyone is different, and I don't say that to make anyone feel bad at all. So get out. That's what I said. Water signs, y'all is taking over this reading, like, for real. The emotions, all that. It's no. I'm not saying there's, like, I mean, some people really think that they're, like, didn't you not just hear me say I got a grandbaby? Dang. Everybody different, but a dog is a dog. And a human is a human. And some humans do have animal instincts. Sorry. Some humans act like dogs. Sorry. I can't apologize for that. What? Anyway, what are the messages you have for the collective? I'm sorry you're dealing with a dog. Ooh. Ain't none of my business. Anywho, it says nature. Ooh. Look. Listen. Is a loyalty to a dog, or a dog has transformation and loyalty to their true nature. Because I took this. Hold on. What other messages? And then we have soul power inverted. This is a transformation, y'all. This is a transformation. This is a transformation. Someone is going through a transformation. Either someone is detoxing. Okay. Someone could be detoxing. Or someone could be on the run because they do not want to detox. And so they are acting like an animal. They're doing whatever they can do to get their quick fix. With this soul power, someone may need a blood transfusion. And this needing a blood transfusion, basically it changed the nature of this person, of them they have anger issues. Someone has anger issues. Someone feels that they don't deserve to be loved because of all the dogs they've killed. Meaning fighting dogs. They don't feel like God will forgive them, or someone won't forgive them for all the dogs that they fought. Does that make sense? That's a sport. It's not a healthy sport. To make animals fight each other to the death, but that is a sport. People pay for that. Vic, someone's name could be Vic. People turn their lives around, you know. I believe, look that up, Michael Vick. I believe he turned his life around. Let me see what comes up. Nah, I'm not the good. I don't want that in my algorithm. See how fast, because I said I don't want it in my algorithm, that's not saying that I don't want to judge him. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm trying to look at dogfight. They say never, but that's not my cup of tea. Not, fighting dogs. What are the messages from my collective? I love you. All right, we have love. Everyone deserves to be forgiven. Everyone deserves a new start, right? And then we have a father's love. And then we have believe. Believe that you will have been forgiven. But you believe that if you put in the work for change, that it can happen. Believe that whatever adversity that you're dealing with, whether that's a person or yourself, that you are already healed. For some of you, it's the lack of a father figure. With father love here, and with love, someone has finally grown up. And the only reason why I can relate to this, because the lack of a father figure, right? You could have a male figure in your life, but when you get older, you realize the fatherly love that you wanted, that you did not receive, that's coming in, but you have to believe. And I've been saying this for quite some time, is love on you so that you will be loved how you love on you. Because if you make yourself a priority, but there is this secret too. This believe, this is mean you have to make yourself available for your heart to be activated, my love. And that is not an easy thing to do. Because either that heart's going to be colder, or you're going to have that animal instinct. Anything that comes in your way, you are going to rip it to shreds. Okay? You're heartless. You're unable to see. And this is not a preaching moment. This is that moment of awareness. And you're not the only one. This is a collective reading. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. Right? We're not going to stay in that energy. No, we're not. You know why? Because we're going to move forward. What energy does the collective need to get into? Want to devour what? I mean, I'm not fit to devour my own heart for the sacrifice of someone else to gain another one. Maybe that's what it led up to that part. Someone is going to donate their heart, an organ or something. That is, that is 1 out of a billion, right? Where you know that someone is leaving a piece of them to keep life going. I'm hearing angel's heart. All right. What is the message? What is the frequency that the collective needs to be in? I'm shuffling. I need to shuffle this some more. My collective. A listener, make sure you hit that message button. Just do your shout out. Okay. What are shout outs? Shout outs is saying what zodiac sign you are. What are you? Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me slow down because I feel like I'm losing my breath. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Who else? Did I say fire sign? Oh no, hold on. My water signs. We've been talking about you this whole reading. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. What is the frequency that my collective needs to be in? I'm hearing don't lose your instincts. Your sense of smell, sight. What is it? 5 senses? Don't lose your 5 senses. There's something about when you become heartless, you lose your 5 senses. You black out. Someone blacks out. the frequency, we have emergence, but it's inverted. Emergence deals with invites. This is someone saying no. This is someone saying the energy that the collective is they're not playing no games. With no children, with no one acting like no kid. This is the collective saying, I'm not playing no games. So someone is heartless. Someone is heartless, but you're coming back to your senses. For you. But you have to make yourself available. Or your person has to make themselves available. You can't make them make their heart available. Give me one more. And then we have prosperity. So yes, this is going to be a fulfillment. So let go of control issues. Okay? Okay. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and this is the type of healthy love that we practice here in the SGL community. Collective, earth, air, fire, and water signs. Till we meet again.